It seems like more often than not, there is going to be a new wrinkle that emerges. And now the new wrinkle is two new lawsuits. Attorney Tony Busby confirmed on Monday night that there will be two additional civil complaints filed against Deshaun Watson, alleging presumably sexual misconduct during massage therapy sessions. One, a referral from a lawyer in Atlanta. The other, someone who decided to come forward for the first time after seeing the HBO Real Sports feature 3 weeks ago. So now, Chris, the number is going to be 26. I do not know how the NFL gets out of this one without putting Deshaun Watson on paid leave. I know the commissioner has said no paid leave. If I'm going to do anything, I'm just going to suspend him. That was nearly 3 months ago. Things have changed dramatically in the last 3 weeks. I think paid leave makes the most sense, especially when they don't know how many more of these cases, Chris, are going to be filed.
Well, I mean, I'm like, I hear you, Mike. I want to go I guess at some point just go. I think we've hit the point of it being bad enough to know that a year is not crazy. I guess that's what I would say. I always feel like with the NFL, and you've explained this so well, where yes, they drag their feet a little bit or take their time on this because they want to make sure all the information's out there. They don't get, the Ray Rice, we've given you a suspension. Oh, no, we found out something worse. It should have been a worse suspension. They're worried about that. But I feel like we've kind of hit the limit with this one here. Like, I don't know. So where I feel like if they came down hard on them right now, nobody's going to be like, whoa, wow, well, all the facts aren't out, and we need to see a few more things here. That's where it's a little different, and I just keep looking at my watch going, when is this going to happen?
The problem is, what do you do now when the cases are still pending? And whatever you do now, will the end result make it look like you didn't go far enough? Because at the end of the day, commissioner is going to want to, if anything, go too far. It was when he didn't go far enough with Ray Rice that almost got him fired. If anything, he's going to err on the side of going too far. I think paid leave makes sense because you tell Deshaun Watson, look, you got a situation you got to deal with. You got 26 people suing you. Who knows how many more? Focus on that. Don't worry about football. You're on paid leave while you take care of this. And you know what it would do? I said this last week. It would force him, as a practical matter, to settle the cases. He would settle them, something that should have been done from the get-go, which we've been saying consistently. And one other thing, Chris.
Yeah.
Because the Browns, and I feel bad for Browns fans. I'm not criticizing the Browns fans out there who are defending Deshaun Watson. They've been put in this position where he's our quarterback. We feel compelled to defend him. It's an unseemly spot to be in. But people will say, typically with Browns fans somewhere in their Twitter profile, these are just allegations, not evidence. But do you understand? The allegation is backed up by the sworn testimony of the individual. The evidence is the testimony. And yes, at the end of the day, it's he said, she said. But some of these folks are saying he wanted it this way. Two people in a room, and there's no one else. So how else do you prove the case? The plaintiff says that something improper happened, and Deshaun Watson denies it over and over and over again. But when you hear it from 26 different people with no evidence of a conspiracy, very difficult. The more people who are added to this, the harder it is to hold everyone together if it is some big conspiracy and they all have false claims. It becomes overwhelming. And I think that at this point, it is overwhelming for the Browns, for Watson in the NFL, and the best move is put him on paid leave and let him get these things straightened out and then figure out a potential suspension once we know the outcome of each of the 26 cases.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.